What if buying just one nice thing quietly triggered a chain reaction that emptied your wallet? What if the problem isn't your self-control, but a psychological loop hiding in plain sight? And what if this exact trap ruined the finances of a famous philosopher 250 years ago? Let's talk about the Diderot Effect. The story begins with Denis Diderot, an 18th century French philosopher. Brilliant mind, major intellectual figure of the Enlightenment, but financially, not exactly thriving. For most of his life, Diderot struggled with money. In fact, when his daughter was about to get married, he didn't even have enough to provide a proper dowry. Then something unexpected happened. A powerful admirer, Empress Catherine the Great of Russia, heard about his situation. She bought Diderot's personal library for a large sum of money and generously allowed him to keep the books while paying him a salary as the library's caretaker. Overnight, Diderot finally had money, so he decided to treat himself. He bought a beautiful scarlet robe, luxurious, elegant, the kind of thing that would make anyone feel like a philosopher king. And that robe started a problem. When he looked around his house, something felt wrong. The robe looked amazing. Everything else looked cheap. The chair felt too plain. The desk seemed worn. The rug suddenly looked embarrassing. So Diderot began upgrading. First, a new chair, then a nicer desk, then better furniture, then decorations. One purchase led to another, and another, and another. By the time everything finally matched the elegance of the robe, Diderot had spent nearly all his money. This experience later became known as the Diderot Effect, when acquiring one new possession creates a chain reaction of consumption. Because humans love consistency, when something new enters our life that's nicer, shinier, or higher status than the rest, suddenly everything else feels out of place. Sound familiar? You buy a new phone. Now you need a case, then wireless earbuds, then a charging stand, maybe a smartwatch so the ecosystem matches. Or imagine someone finds a designer handbag at a huge discount. Great deal, right? But now the outfit doesn't match the bag, so you need better shoes, then a nicer dress, maybe a haircut, a little makeup upgrade. Before long, that great deal has quietly multiplied into a shopping spiral. The funny part? Most people think they're buying things to feel happier, but often we're just trying to restore harmony between our possessions. The objects start to form a set, and suddenly we feel the urge to complete it. So the next time you feel tempted to upgrade everything after buying one new item, remember Diderot and his famous red robe. Sometimes the smartest purchase is refusing to buy the second thing.